Hi YouTube, here with another G.I. Joe Pursuit of Cobra review, Beachhead. This was in the top 3 figures I was looking for, so of course I picked it up, back of the card, and here is the figure. Now like I said, this was in the top 3 that I just had to have, but I find that there's actually a lot of problems with this one. Well, before we get into negative, let's start with the positive. And that is that the figure itself, if we can get this helmet off, there we go. The figure itself looks absolutely amazing. Tons of detail, especially in the vest. I mean, binoculars, the one knife, I'll get to that in just a second. The one knife, the vest, the flippers, another thing I will get to in a second, and the clips hanging off it. Everything just looks really, really great on this figure. The little, you could tell me what that is, I don't know. Anyway, and they also kept with the classic, the camouflage in the pants and whatnot. All looks really good. So, the look-wise of this figure, probably a 10 out of 10. It looks great. Now, here's where the problem starts. Let's start with the knife. You get one knife with this figure. Sheath here, and also a sheath back here. You only get one knife. Okay? You only get one knife, but you get tons of guns that I just think is really unnecessary. Why Hasbro? Why did you give us all these guns that were basically, well, not even basically, I mean, they're just the exact same thing that came with the Paris Pursuit, Baroness. Not that some of them aren't kind of cool. I like this one. You know, this one's nice. But why did he need to come with so many guns when he only comes with one knife? Oh, real quick, I hate to go right back this hard, but also the like I said, as far as the look of it goes, the head sculpt is absolutely immaculate. It just looks fantastic. Okay, now going right back into the bullshit of this figure. This guy did come with his awesome. I like this one. That's one he's going to be posed with. Flippers. Flippers. Okay. Makes sense because I would always picture Beachhead as coming out of the water, doing some kind of reconnaissance mission of some sort, and they do fit on his back. But why as a city strike figure would you need that? Is he going to be popping out of a water fountain near you, you know? Or maybe, hopefully not out of a public restroom. Maybe to surprise an very unlucky serpent, cobra. Whoa! And this helmet. This helmet is just... It looks great as probably a villain. If this was a Cobra helmet and just as a figure's head, if they just did a little bit of touch-ups on it, it would look somewhat okay. I mean, it looks really dark and evil almost, but you put it on him and you probably can't see because my camera's terrible, but it barely even stays on the actual figure. There's almost a centimeter, quarter of an inch gap between the helmet and the figure's head. So this has so far been look-wise really great, but everything else that it's come with is really, really disappointing. Probably actually the biggest letdown I've had of this whole line. And I can't get these binoculars off. If they actually do, oh, they don't look like they come off. Looks like they're glued. If they did come off, that would maybe change my mind a little bit. But I don't need to tell you that you don't need to pick this figure up, because you're going to pick it up anyway, and it's going to look awesome, and you're going to have it displayed, but you're also going to have all of these guns that are just going to go into your little, well, if you're like me, I have a storage compartment that's just filled with them. So, in conclusion, look-wise, absolutely great figure, but they really missed the bar as far as accessories. I would have really liked to see something, I don't know. The flippers were definitely drawback. And I know a lot of people have complained about this, the core that goes into his boot. I don't really move the legs of my figures too much after they're displayed, so I don't know how. Well, there you go. It popped out. So I don't know whether to super glue that or just take it off altogether. I'll probably just put it back in there. But yeah. So, like I've already stated many a time, the look of the figure itself is just absolutely awesome. But the accessories it comes with are really lacking, and I don't know, I think they kind of missed the ball on this one. Especially with the flippers. I mean, what is this? And if you're going to tell me, oh, it's some kind of super secret spy device where you can walk up a wall on that. So, anyway, that's been the short review of Beachhead. Definitely a figure. I mean, you're going to pick him up anyway. Even if you don't like all the stuff he comes with, you still got to pick him up anyway because he looks badass. So, with that said, thanks for watching. And if you're able to find him, well, you're going to pick him up.